Hey friends, thank you for joining me. I am going to flow through a little 20-minute chair yoga. First of all, it's your body. Honor your body and only do what feels good to you. So we're going to come to the seat, the edge of the seat. It's best if you have a chair with no arms. I like to place my mat under the chair for stability. And this is my friend Patrick. And then my other baby may pop in, Sophie. So just allowing the body to rest. Maybe you allow the back to gently rest. Let's not slouch into the chair. Bringing the hands to our thighs. And perhaps closing the eyes if it feels well. Inhaling through the nose and exhales to match. The shoulders are rolled away from the ears. Making your breaths longer and deeper than you have all day long. I'm going to open us up in a word of prayer. Lord, we thank you so much for this time, and I just pray that you will calm our minds, that you will allow us to move our bodies and focus on you. Now just fluttering the eyes open. We're going to scoot out to the edge of our seat, making sure that your sits bones are nice and grounded on your seat, that you feel nice and supported. The feet are flat and firmly planted on the earth. So just spreading those toes and then allowing each toe to touch the earth. We're pulling in the belly. The shoulders are away from the ears. So thinking about your shoulder blades and just joining them together in the back. The chest is nice and lifted. Inhaling through the nose and exhales to match. On our next inhale, we're going to extend the arms long, the fingertips, lifting the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, pressing the air down, the fingertips are extended so the arms are engaged, moving with your breaths. Inhaling, the arms rise, the palms are facing up. Exhale, palms towards the earth. And inhale, moving with your breaths. And on your next exhale, we're going to lower that right arm all the way down, keeping the left arm up. The shoulder is away from the ear. And maybe you want to hold on to the sides of your chair, and on your exhale, hinging at your waist. And allowing your arm to stretch over to the left. Maybe you turn that palm up towards the heavens, pressing so the arm is engaged. Maybe you take the gaze up. And on your inhale, coming back to center, your exhale, the left arm lowers. Inhale, extending the right arm all the way up. I'm feeling that nice lengthening in the spine, in the arm. The shoulder is away from the ear. And on your exhale, hinging at the waist and stretching to your left. Maybe you turn the palm up, the gaze up. And breathe. And inhale, coming back to center. And on your exhale, pressing that palm towards the earth. Inhale, both arms rise, palms are facing up. Exhale, palms down, pressing the air away. And one more time, inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms lower. On your next inhale, the arms draw up, taking the gaze. And as we exhale, the right hand to left knee. Just taking this back hand and grabbing onto the back of that chair, just using it for support, keeping the spine nice and long and neutral. The chest is lifted. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Perhaps you're pushing just a little bit with this hand to the left knee to twist a little further. Now let's not sit back into the twist, keeping the spine neutral. And coming back to center. Inhale, drawing the arms up. And exhale, left hand to right knee. With each inhale, extending the crown. With each exhale, the shoulders roll away from the ears, keeping the spine nice and neutral. And coming back to center. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, pressing the palms towards the earth. We're going to stand up and turn our chair to the side. Whoops. And just stepping back as far as it feels comfortable to you, where you can still hold on to the chair. The feet are hip distance apart. We're just finding your comfiness as far the distance from the chair. And on our exhale, we're going to allow the chest to go towards the earth. Just allow the head to hang heavy for your down dog. Maybe you sway the hips back and forth a little. And coming back to center. And with each exhale, just allowing the chest to go towards the earth. The head is heavy. Maybe you shake it yes, no. Now taking our gaze up on our inhale and drawing an imaginary line with our nose, lifting the chest as you come all the way up, standing. And just come to the side of your chair and hold on. The feet are about hip distance apart. We are going to practice a little balance. So grounding that left foot, the foot closest to your chair, into the earth. And the way that you know how you're doing that is if you can lift all the toes and you still feel a little grounded, you still feel supported. And dropping those toes, bringing our right foot to a point right beside our ankle. The shoulders are away from the ears, the chest is lifted. Now if this feels good to you, stay right here. Pressing the knee back, so we were trying to keep that knee open. The hips are pointed forward, and if you feel good and steady, maybe you draw that foot up to the side of your calf. And then maybe you actually bring the foot up a little further. You can extend the right arm out, up. Leave it at your hip if you would like, whatever is comfortable for you. And maybe you test your balance, finding a spot, a fixed spot in front of you that does not move. Focus on that spot, and maybe you allow the left hand to come up. Pulling up in your midsection. And on our exhale, we're going to drop that right foot all the way to the earth. And inhale, drawing the right arm up. And on our exhale, stretching over to our left, keeping the chest nice and lifted. And if you'd like a little bit more of a stretch, maybe take that right foot behind the left. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. And inhaling, coming back to center. And as you exhale, lower the arm and cross the feet. And we're going to take the chair to the opposite side. Keeping our feet about hip distance apart. Oh, let's do down dog first. So standing as far away comfortably as you can to reach the chair. And on our exhale, allowing the chest to go towards the earth. Just releasing the head and allowing it to be heavy. On your inhale, lifting that head, drawing a line with that nose, lifting the chest, coming all the way up. If you have to step closer, that is fine. We're going to turn to the side, holding on to our chair, grounding into the earth with our right foot, bringing the left to a point right beside our ankle. Lifting up the toes on the right foot so that you feel nice and grounded, and then allow each toe to connect to the earth. Pressing the knee back. So maybe you take your hand and kind of guide that knee, put it there on your thigh. Lifting the chest, rolling the shoulders away. And when you feel good and ready, if you want to try to challenge yourself a bit, bring that foot right to the calf. And if you'd like to challenge yourself further, maybe placing the foot in the little nook in your thigh. Now you can place your hand where you feel comfortable. And finding a spot in front of you that is fixed. Maybe you want to challenge yourself and release the right hand, bringing the hands to where it's comfortable for you. Lifting up in our belly, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Don't hold your breath. And on your exhale, slowly lowering that left foot all the way down. And maybe we just lift the heels one at a time, shake the legs out. And coming right beside your chair, back to some stillness. The feet are about hip distance apart. On our inhale, the left arm rises, maybe the gaze goes with it. And as we exhale, stretching over to our right. And if you'd like to deepen the stretch further, maybe take that left foot right behind the right. Keeping the chest nice and lifted, inhaling through the nose and exhales to match. And on your inhale, coming back to center. And as you exhale, allow the arm to fall to the earth. And one more time, inhale with both arms. And exhale, pressing that air away. And that is my Sophie Grace. And bringing our chair back to the center of the mat, facing forward. We're going to step our right foot onto the side of our chair. Now, if you would like to go ahead and lower yourself down so that that right leg is on the side of your chair. Now, if it's too much for you to stretch your left leg behind you, leave it here, not a problem. We're looking for our our ankle to be stacked and our knee to be stacked. If you would like to challenge yourself, maybe you allow the crease of the knee to come straight to the edge of your chair, extending that back foot, pressing into all four corners of the foot if you're able to. You can use the back of the chair for support. The hips are open, the chest is nice and lifted, and on our inhale, the arms rise, the palms are facing up. The arms are shoulder level, taking our gaze just over those front fingers. If you need to bend this back knee, not a problem. Our goal is to eventually have enough strength that we're able to press into the feet and lift ourselves. exhaling through the nose. On your next inhale, reaching forward with that right hand, and as you exhale, the hand rises. The back hand is resting on our thigh or the back of our knee. The shoulders are dropped away from the ears. Perhaps you take your gaze with the hand, or just where the gaze is most comfortable for you, engaging the belly. And on your exhale, coming back to center, drawing both arms back to Warrior Two. Finding your next exhale, allowing the right elbow to go to the right knee. And on our inhale, we're going to draw the left arm all the way up. Maybe you take your gaze up with the hand. Maybe you take your gaze where it's most comfortable for you. Keeping the chest nice and lifted. On our inhale, we're going to draw our body back up. The arms are back out into Warrior Two. And on our exhale, lowering the arms, just helping yourself to come back to the center. Sitting right at the edge of your seat, but allowing the sits bones to connect where you feel grounded. Bringing the hands to our thighs. We're going to move through a few cats and cows. On our inhale, the belly extends, the head falls back. Our exhale, the belly rounds, the chin tucks. Inhale. And moving on your breaths. Just noticing what your body feels like. And coming back to center. It's nothing like a squeaky chair, huh? We're going to stand up, and of course, in yoga, we always have to balance out our body. So taking that left foot and stepping it to the side, going ahead and lowering yourself all the way down to the chair, and scooting back enough to where the crease of the knee is right at the edge of the chair. And if you're able, extending that back leg long, pressing into all corners of the foot if you're able. Keeping the chest nice and lifted, the hips are open, and on your inhale, the arms rise for Warrior Two. The arms are shoulder level. Our gaze is to the top of these fingers, the front fingers. The belly is engaged. The shoulders are away from the ears. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And on your next inhale, reaching forward with that left hand, and as you exhale, the hand rises. The back hand rests on your thigh, the back of your knee. Your gaze is where it's most comfortable for you. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And on your inhale, coming back to Warrior Two. Maybe you take a peek to make sure your back arm is level with the shoulder. And on our exhale, drawing that left elbow to the left knee. Our inhale, the right arm rises. The gaze is what is most comfortable for you. Keeping the chest nice and lifted. And inhale, coming back to your Warrior Two. Exhaling, dropping those arms and drawing yourself back to the front of your chair. And just coming to the edge, making sure your sits bones feel nice and grounded. The feet are firmly planted on the earth. The shoulders are dropped away from the ears. Inhaling through the nose and exhales to match. On your next exhale, we're going to lead with the chest and forward fold. And on your inhale, just drawing the spine up one vertebrae at a time. Untucking the chin is your final step. And exhaling, leading with the chest, forward fold. Inhaling, coming back to center. Stacking the back one vertebrae at a time. Untucking the chin and rolling the shoulders back. We're going to sit back into our chair for our final resting. So just allowing yourself to feel supported by the back of the chair. Maybe just bringing the hands to our thighs. Relaxing the shoulders. Maybe you kick out the feet, lift them, and then allow them to fall where they fall. Inhaling through the nose and exhales to match. Perhaps closing the eyes. Resting the mind. Just becoming aware of your body, maybe counting the toes. Maybe coming all the way up that right leg. And counting the left toes. And maybe coming all the way up that left leg. And now the fingers. Counting the fingers on the right hand. And just recognizing your right arm from the wrist all the way to the shoulder. And then maybe counting those left fingers. And just recognizing your left arm from the fingertips all the way to the shoulders. And going to your forehead and releasing all of that tension. The little space between your eyes, releasing the tension. Perhaps your jaw is so relaxed the tongue falls from the roof of your mouth. And when you are ready, just fluttering the eyes back open, maybe wiggling the feet, the fingers. Friends, a friend reminded me that I need to create space, to make space often for my heart to exhale. I'm so glad that you joined me, and I pray that you will have abundant blessings.